March 20th, 2026. Let's talk about Michael Willis Hurd, supposedly, of Light and Love TV, right? If it's of Light and Love, why would you pay people to break into somebody's apartment, record them while you are RAPEing them without their consent, drugging them, or doing hypnosis or directed energy weapons on them? And then when they go on when they go on their own profile and talk about how they're being targeted, and they don't even mention your name, right? Michael Willis Hurd. You actually ask Netflix and TikTok and Twitter to block everything I write, everything I say, and YouTube has also taken away from everything I say as well. They have it look like there's nobody viewing anything that I'm doing. Um, if what I'm saying is not even directed at anybody, why is it being taboo and why is it being censored, right? Isn't the United States all about not really censoring anything? Isn't that why Trump is always mad about the fake news? Because it's not censored. But I guess it's fake news because what isn't censored is not real. That's why I'm being censored, because it is real. But Michael Willis Hurd is going to be charged for RAPEing me because I have a federal court case coming up, and he and Charles Martin, part of a satanic sexual gay ritual cult from Ohio, who followed me to California and to Arizona when I was running away, trying not to be human trafficked. They participated in doing that, blacklisting me from employment, blacklisting me from finding housing. So I couldn't even find housing in Arizona at all. I was sleeping in my car. And then they paid for, Richard Chavez to be a part of law enforcement and get false FISA warrants created so that they could continue monitoring me. They had put GPS trackers in my car. They put I don't know who did, but somebody put the dental US patent GPS trackers in my teeth. If you think that's crazy, by all means, go to the United Nations website, OHCHR.org, and type up targeted individual directed energy weapons, and it'll come up. So what I'm telling you is on the United Nations.gov government website. It's not fake. It's all real. And these are what they use. People that have money, like in corporations, like Elon Musk, FBI officials, officials of the state, officials of the government, tribal officials that make money, sheriffs, things like that, mayors. They all have the money to buy these devices and target people that they just don't like, or target people that cause a threat to the stability of the shadow government that they're trying to maintain. Hence, they do directed energy weapons to attack and harass people. That's hence what targeted individuals are going through. And that's basically domestic terrorism. Let's talk about that. What you are doing is domestic terrorism by targeting certain people. Most targeted individuals are of the Jesus bloodline descent, targeting the persecuted people that don't even know that they're persecuted, because you guys already know this before we're even born. And the minute we're born, you give us fake identities and send us off to a different country. And then you target us for that. But there's other people that get targeted just because, like I said, people just don't like them. I wish I was one of those, but technically I did become one of them. And the FBI ended up investigating me and finding I have done nothing wrong. Why am I being targeted? And it became a whole nother cluster FUCK, because then they realized, I'm being targeted because people were attempting to murder me, to hush hush that they were holding down African American bloodlines because I'm supposed to be the new monarch in England. But God forbid she be brown, right? God forbid it. Well, God's not forbidding it. Humans are forbidding it. And my Harrington family on the white side, which would be in England, Ireland, and all of that, that partake in the royal family jurisdiction participated. And not necessarily did they want to, but again, some of them have no choice. They're blackmailed, or they're told, hey, if you don't do it, we'll just kill you and find somebody else. We'll just clone you, kill you, and have the clone do it for us. And that's really, I understand it's for survival. When it gets to those high stakes, I don't judge people for doing what they did, you know. But in order to manipulate the circumstance of me being safe with Richard Chavez, they killed him, cloned him, and only put certain identities into his mind so that he would be a certain way with me after I had found him. And he was a targeted individual before I had met him. So that's what they did to him. He, God rest his soul. But as far as I understand, he's still alive. And that's all I'm going to believe, because this is not what should be happening to people that are targeted. But this is what the government does. There was something else I wanted to bring up, but I kind of went off on a tangent. But yeah, so I'll just leave it at that.